Welcome to Caveblazers! Developed by Rupek Games and published by The Yogcast, we have a very addictive rogue-like action platformer for your delightful viewing pleasure today, which was released on the 24th of May 2017. As with most roguelike games these days, if not, in fact, all of them, no playthrough is ever the same, to a certain extent anyway. Weapons you pick up are completely random in power and effectiveness. There are tons of different things in this game to actually discover. You play as a simple adventurer who sets off to find power and fortune in, well, as you can guess from the game's actual name, in a cave. As you work through the cave and its many levels of difficulty, you will find new enemies, new weapons, equipment, and there's also one of the more charming things I found in this game, which was the AI-controlled adventurers. Most of the time, these little devils will be there to help you. They too can die and drop loot, which you can steal for yourself if you like. You can also resurrect them if you have the correct item at the time to do so. However, these other AI-based adventurers can also be extremely hostile. I've not seen a friendly one randomly turn on you just yet. If they are hostile, they will enter the cave as such, while you are partway through a level. It's a fun and quirky mechanic that can add a depth to the game, which makes it just a little bit more fun. The game works with either keyboard or gamepad. The keyboard is a bit of a mess, to be quite honest. If you use the default settings, you will likely want to rebind things to a more ideal preference. The gamepad is mapped out really well though. However, it felt a little bit slow in response time while jumping about, which is not really any good in a game like this where timing is absolutely crucial. Because once you're dead, you go back to the start with no loot. It might have just been my dodgy old 360 pad playing up. Others may have more success with the gamepad than I did. The best game I can think of comparing this to would be, well, as you can probably guess by looking at it, Terraria. It plays very similar. If you are a veteran player of Terraria, this game might not be as difficult for you to pick up and play without getting too frustrated. The pixel-based art style is done wonderfully, although some of it can look, well, a little bit odd. For example, as you are creating or customizing yourself, some of the hairstyles or facial hair look, well, pretty bad. Yet others can look incredible. The game can be extremely difficult, no doubt about that. Some runs I failed to even get past the first level. This can be due to a number of different things, such as running into a little blue bomb guy who explodes no matter what you do, which then throws you into spikes. If you hit spikes, it's pretty much game over. If you are lucky, and the RNG gods give you a kick-ass sword straight away, then it can feel pretty easy at the start with nothing really able to stop you. RNG aspects in games usually annoy me, but at the same time, at least you get a different experience every time. Is the game actually beatable though? Some actually say yes, but they piled hours into this game. We're talking 50 plus hours, and no doubt that had a lot to do with just being lucky with drops from the start. This game does feature co-op. However, it's split screen, which, well, it's a bit of a shame in this day and age, isn't it? Local co-op is supposed to be supported, but I couldn't seem to find the feature to enforce it. So far, I can only find split screen. The soundtrack is absolutely delightful and fits really well with the game overall. The sound effects overall in the game are pretty top notch too. The exception being the voices of the NPCs. For some reason, it just really annoys me. Now, for saying this is Rupek Games' first release, I would say they did a bloody good job here. Overall, we have a hard as nails game to try and play through, but at the same time, it can become really addictive. Once you die, and trust me, you will die, and you will die a lot, you end up simply jumping straight back in, and you'll repeat this process over and over for a few hours at a time without hesitation. It's a fantastic little time sink. This title also comes equipped with the famous Steam trading cards and a bunch of achievements to unlock too. Some are co-op related, which I find a bit of a shame. I say that because if you are like me and you actively achievement hunt, you will, well, you'll want to finish as many as you possibly can. And without true online play, the only way you will get this done is if you nag someone you live with to play with you. Nag so much that you might end up sleeping on the couch. Okay, so as we always do towards the end of these little videos, let's talk money. Even though I got this via Humble, who, by the way, you want to subscribe to monthly for excellent free games, there's a link down there to subscribe to it if you like. You know what to do. Yeah, do it. Where was I? Oh yeah, you can buy this title on Steam rather cheaply for £6.99. A complete and utter steal for this lovely gem of a game that will make you swear, cry, and hopefully laugh. Links going down there, you know, in that description box thingy, to the dev's website and to the Steam storefront for your convenience. Yet again, another indie title that I'm glad to have checked out. These indie titles just keep growing in strength and strength these days, don't they? What a great time to be alive. Yeah, I guess I'm done for now. I'll see you next time.